Hello, I'm Kate Driver, naturopath and the perimenopause practitioner. And you're probably here because you're in perimenopause, or are you wondering whether you are in perimenopause and you're not really sure what to do about it? Well, I'm here to help you get rid of your symptoms and thrive in perimenopause naturally. And it can be done, like I have helped my thousands of clients over the last 24 years that have had terrible symptoms in perimenopause, including myself. I went through perimenopause and menopause myself, and I'm thriving naturally, completely naturally, postmenopausally now. So perimenopause is the time before menopause where you still have a menstrual cycle. I mean, it could be really inconsistent. Maybe you're getting it every few months, or maybe you're getting it more regularly. But the fact that you're still menstruating still means you're in perimenopause. And you're only in menopause when you haven't had a period for at least a year. So what I wanted to mention today is that so many women enter this time of their life when they're already exhausted. And that exhaustion can come from being too busy, from having too many life events leading up to that stage that are traumatic. It can just be life of being, like I said, too busy, working hard, running a household and a family, and having elderly parents that you need to also look after, and helping everybody else and not yourself. But some women are also career orientated, and this might be you as well. You might be just a really successful person in your career, running a business, or maybe you're a CEO of a company, and this is your passion. And what you haven't realized is that all this time you've been running really, really well, and now you're in perimenopause, your hormones are starting to shift, and now things are starting to crash. So this doesn't have to be this way. One of the main things we need to look at is that you support your nervous system, particularly the adrenal glands and the thyroid gland. These glands actually influence your hormones more than you think. It's amazing how many women I've come across, including myself, that have had underfunctioning adrenal glands and a thyroid gland that haven't been picked up by any other practitioners, particularly doctors, because they don't run the right tests. And they believe that you only have adrenal dysfunction when you've got a disease, when you have really high or really low cortisol. But the adrenals become dysfunctional just from day-to-day stress. And because of the load on our bodies nowadays, our bodies really haven't needed to adapt to it. We have far too much stress than we need to. And then what happens, the thyroid gland becomes underfunctioning, and the thyroid is actually very, very important for your metabolism and your cardiovascular system and your immune system. So you might experience some symptoms when the thyroid starts underfunctioning, such as weight gain, or maybe you're getting sick all the time, or you start getting allergies that you never had before, or maybe you're not sleeping as well, and you're also getting extreme fatigue. These symptoms can be because of the underfunctioning thyroid and adrenal glands, but they can also be because of fluctuating hormones in perimenopause as well. And you get this whole combination, and then you start to feel terrible. So it's no wonder that you get symptoms, and no wonder so many women nowadays are getting symptoms, and it's more talked about. And I'm so glad it's more talked about, because I've been trying to talk about it a lot more over the years, and create more of an awareness, and know that, and help women know that they can get help naturally and just with a few simple tweaks. So we need to support the adrenals and the thyroid, like I mentioned, and some of that is reducing stress in your life and becoming less busy, and making it a priority that you get rest and sleep, and making it a priority that you don't let yourself feel overly stressed, and learn to say no, particularly if you are a high functioning woman that is really doing far too much. And you probably know by now that that's you, because you're starting to feel the symptoms and you're starting to get exhausted. So this is one thing that has to change. And then we can also add certain things to our diet, and not necessarily take loads of things away, but add so many good nutrients to your diet, so many antioxidants, so many more nourishing, hormonal nourishing foods that can actually help you through this stage of your life as well. And some wonderful nutrients that can actually nourish the nervous system, even something as simple as magnesium, which we don't get much from food anymore, can be really helpful at this stage in your life. So you may want to go off and have blood test for your thyroid, but if you don't have a doctor that doesn't really get what's going on, it may be a difficult task. So what I'm going to mention is that you can get loads of support, and today I'm offering a very, very special flash sale discount on the support that I'm offering you that will give you loads and loads of information about what you can do, what sort of tests you can ask for if you decide to get tests, what you can do at home, what type of supplements you can take, including essential oils, great recipes, and a great masterclass that I recorded myself on what exactly you should not be eating and what you should be doing and tweaking with your diet to feel fabulous again in this time of your life. So I've got it as a fabulous special right now for $27, which is a crazy, 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 crazy price, and it's normally $97. So if you want to get started and learn a little bit more about how to support your nervous system, your adrenals, what your hormones are actually doing, what you can be taking naturally and doing naturally, what you should be eating, and a wonderful diet plan and meal plan and some recipes, then why not just grab it and get started? So in the next week or two, you can start feeling like yourself again. Thanks for listening. I'm Kate Driver, naturopath and the perimenopause practitioner, and I hope to see you around very soon. Bye for now.